Thank you very much, and welcome to the post-match press conference for Ghana after a painful defeat by Burkina Faso. This evening is Coach Laryea Kingston of Ghana. First of all, Coach, what's your take on the result of the game tonight?
Very disappointed. We were chasing the 7 years draft, but unfortunately it did not go well. But I will give all the credit to the Burkinabés. I think their game plan worked perfectly for them. We tried to break them down, but it was very difficult for us. They have a solid back line with 2 holding players, and as soon as they lose the ball, they drop all their wingers down. So they defend with, at least including the goalkeeper, 10 players, and we find it difficult to break them down. As you can see, our strength is to play close to the opponent, but unfortunately we were not patient enough in the final third. So I think it did not work for us. But you know, as a coach, you can't win all. You have to approach game as it comes, and then bring your A game. If it doesn't work, plan B, and then work hard till the 90 minutes, and that's what we really have to do.
After your victories in the first 2 games, during the post-match analysis, according to what a lot of Ghanaians are saying, you give too much away when you analyze or when you are answering questions of how you were able to get certain goals or make certain information. Do you feel like you give out more information than you have to when you come here?
For me, I don't think it's so. I like to express myself tactically to every question that comes in. For me, before you grow as a person, you have to have competitors around you. So I believe in having a lot of competitors. I believe in provoking opponents by telling them what I want to do, which I've done it previously, like the Serbia group. I did it against Spain, and I can see that in the game their coach wanted to counter that, but we had a plan B on that. So for me, expressing myself in post-match interview, pre-match interview, for me, I wanted to give more depth in the information I'm giving to people. I don't think that's what caused it. I think we need to give the credit to the Burkinabés. They had a game plan. I saw them play many games like this, many opponents like this. They've never considered a goal throughout the tournament, apart from us. You see, so that shows how defensive they are, how solid they are at the back, and we knew this is what is going to happen. But like I said earlier on, we were not patient enough for our breakthroughs to be clear. That's how come we did not create a lot of chances. I will give the credit to our opponents today.
Yeah, Coach, mine is 2 questions. The first is, since 2017, we've seen the Black Starlets not being able to make the Under-17 AFCON, and by extension, the Under-17 World Cup. Does that increase the pressure, on our youth team? Because at some point, this youth team used to be, the growing ground of our best talents ever, who used to compete in the highest of competitions. And the second one was looking at the defensive parts of this team. I mean, we've seen the defenders sort of crumble under some pressure from the first game till now. In this game, it was really, really evident. Communication wasn't so great. I mean, what do you have to say to that?
Yes, we've also seen them defending situations very well. Like I said earlier on, football, during the 90 minutes, a lot of things happen. There are moments through that they were caught by, let's say, 3v2s, and they were able to defend their box and then defend the 6-1. The goals, if you look at it, the goals we considered, it is by 2 mistakes from our goalkeeper that you have to play one wide, and then also the second one, the 2 center backs, they were contradicting, should I go or should I go? That cost us for these 2 games. But when it comes to against the run of play, we defended the box very, very well. Our principles in defending in our half, especially, we need each other to defend it. And you can see at some point that the opponent have the ball in our box and they were trying to shoot. We were very patient and trying to block shots, getting close to them to make mistakes. For me as a technical person, this is what I believe in. I believe in defending the spaces and then blocking shots when you are late. And I think my team did well on that today. Yes, of course, on the ball, sometimes there are hiccups on the way they play out, but I'm type of person that I don't like to put blames on something. We need a better pitch for us to be fluid in our play. The way we want to play, we need a better pitch. You can see sometimes we want to play and take first touch and then the pitch will just jump. So I'm not here to put blames on something. We've lost the game. We've lost the game, but for me, I don't think we should lose this game because when we're looking at the stats, in terms of controlling the game, winning. Only transitions from them, transition, we dealt with it a lot. Apart from we making these two mistakes and conceding 2 mistakes.
17 teams, perhaps it's one of the teams that have played exciting football and have represented what under 17 is about. But as Ghanaians, we are always into results, as we have said before. This squad have a lot of individual good players. From a technical point of view, what's next for these and there's no advice we give, especially to the people like Burkina as much as you are just a wish that you will lose your jobs to go out tomorrow.
Yes, that's a good question. The first one is, can you remind me first?
The first one is on the 3-back system.
Yes. So we knew there will be the way they line up, especially when they are on the ball. They're not a ball playing team. So what they normally do is they put 4 players up. So naturally, if you have 4 at the back, it will definitely be 4v4 at the back. And then they leave 2 players, and then their fullbacks doesn't go at all. So today you can see that they silent Chibano and Nabi. That's our weapon. They silence them because their fullback doesn't go at all. They stay there. So during that period, when second half they started getting the ball, and they just launch a long ball, and it becomes, let's say, 4v3 or 4v2 always at the back. That's how come myself and the technical team, we decided to have one more center back again, so that we have the overload with a 5 against 4 at the back. And I agree with you, it worked perfectly. And also we needed the 2 holding players so that we can dominate play. When you notice something, we pull a 9 out and then push Kagawa. It's an attacking midfielder as false 9. So that gave us a lot of overload in the center space. That we know that if we find the 9 in our build-up, we always have opportunity to go and punish the back line. But as we change to the 3-back, I agree with you. We had a lot of moments that we control the game better, but we did not create the chances that we needed to create. In terms of the credit goes to them because they are solid at the back. Their fullback doesn't go at all. They're tracking the wingers well. So for me, I've lost the game, but I will go home with my head up.
Advice.
And then the second one.
The second one is on
their future.
Yes, and then how good these boys have been.
Yes, I agree with you. These boys have done so well. From day one that we got them, from day one that they came to the trials, from day one that we brought them to Pram, start giving them education, educating them. They've done very well. The sleepless night, they waking up midnight. They wake up midnight all the time. They wake up around 4:30, 5 o'clock. We are in class. From there, at 6 o'clock, we are on the pitch, making sure they're receiving education. So for me, they've done very well. And where we've developed them to, it's the only thing we can have is encourage them, and they should have that winning mentality, winning mindset that they have to put up in every game. But for me, technically, tactically, they are solid. They understand every moment in the phases of play. They understand it. But the future lies with the FA. The future lies with the FA. And now I know they have a lot of ages from U15, U16s, U17s, U18s, U19s, U20s, 21s, the Olympic team, and then the senior national team. So in total, we have 10 men's team. So I believe this group of players, from what they've put up, what they've showed up, 18 games, they've scored if I'm not mistaken, about 53, 54 goals. 54 goals, right? Yes. 18 games, 54 goals. They've considered, let me see, maybe 13, 14 goals out of the game. So what else do we need? Yes, I know Ghanaians, we want results, and for me, I'm disappointed that we did not qualify, but I'm not disappointed about our performance. I will go home with my head up, because I know these boys are putting work, and they've shown Ghanaians that Ghana football has a future when it comes to the u17.
Thank you very much. Translate, and then we go. We have the next match.